I've ranked the films, and I've ranked the Jasons. So now it's time to complete this little trilogy and rank the top 13 kills of the Friday the 13th franchise. Number 13. I know I'll probably catch shit for ranking this one at number 13, but that's not to take away from the kill itself. I fully recognize that it's arguably the most iconic kill in the franchise, plus the special effects wizardry of Tom Savini to pull this off in 1980 and make it look scary and convincing is nothing short of amazing. But for myself, there are just juicier kills over the years in this series that eclipse this one. Number 12. Oof, poor Axel. He never saw it coming. And talk about a brutally awesome kill to begin one of the best films in the franchise. I mean, if getting his throat ripped open by a hacksaw wasn't bad enough, Jason decides to give being a chiropractor a spin. Once again, the mastery of Tom Savini is at work, and this first kill perfectly sets the tone for the next 80 minutes of the film. Maybe if he had put that sucker in the icebox, he could have gotten his rocks off instead of getting murdered while watching some really weird, bizarre exercise porn. Number 11. Now what's better than a single decapitation? How about all three at the same time? And I love the expressions on all their faces as Jason jumps down in front of them, especially when it takes him like 20 minutes to unsheath his machete, and all they can do is just stand there in disbelief instead of running. And these people must have the absolute worst peripheral vision in the world to not see a giant 6'5" man hiding on a tree limb right in front of where they're standing. Number 10. When Sandra asked to be penetrated, I really don't think this is exactly what she had in mind. Friday the 13th Part 2 isn't an entry that stands out for its creative kills, but this is one that I've always loved. Now, the actual kill itself is off camera, and normally for a Friday the 13th movie, that would be considered a detriment. But in this situation, I think it works brilliantly. Plus, the thought of getting speared in the back post-coital is pretty frickin' horrifying. And you know what else is horrifying? Not checking the age of the actress before you film a sex scene. Isn't that right, Steve Miner? Number 9. Even though I don't like this version of Jason, I gotta give credit where credit is due, because this kill is savage AF. Now this kill makes my top 13 because not only is it the best kill in the entire movie, but Trey is such an asshole that it's rewarding to see Jason absolutely destroy him. Not only by stabbing his heart out, I think, but then he folds his ass into a human origami. It's just a damn shame that this is as good as it got for Jason in this movie. Number 8. Not all of the best kills in this franchise come at the hands of Pamela or Jason. Sometimes it's the hero themselves that put in the work. Pamela getting decapitated is not only a badass capper to an exciting climax, but it also serves as a catalyst for the enduring franchise that would follow. because had Pamela not been so decisively killed off, who knows, maybe she returns for a part 2 and we never would have gotten a film with Jason. And I don't think the series would have lasted as long or become so iconic with Pamela as the main killer or a revolving door of killers. It goes without saying that this franchise rests on the shoulders of Jason, and this kill at the end of the original laid the foundation for that. Number 7.
Amanda!
If you've seen my other videos, you know I got no love lost for the remake. But again, giving credit where credit's due, I love this kill. I thought I had seen about every kill possible in this series, but cooking a victim over a fire in their own sleeping bag is so fucking demented, but cool, that I felt like the guys in Friday watching this scene.
Damn!
It's a really unique and creative kill, and the boyfriend getting caught in the bear trap and being helpless watching his girl cook to death is just the icing on the cake. Unfortunately, this movie shot its load in the first 20 minutes, and nothing throughout the rest of the film could top this kill. Number 6.
Hey, now cut that out right now. That's not funny.
You can mark this down as the first kill that Jason made in a movie while wearing the hockey mask. And what a way to break that sucker in, too. While normally I would say the 3D shots in part 3 are too distracting, I do think that this is the one exception. And furthermore, I think the shot actually adds to the kill itself. I just love the look of the harpoon being shot straight into the camera. If it were filmed any other way, I don't think it would be nearly as memorable. Although if Shelley had his way, he would have shot something else in Vera's eye, if you know what I mean.
That's nasty.
Number 5. For kill number 5 on my list, it's Jason himself getting diced up, courtesy of a young Tommy Jarvis. This kill stands out for the exquisitely gruesome way Jason's eye socket yummy downs that machete, but afterwards, when it looks like Jason may come back for a round 2, Tommy does what we would all do in that situation and goes absolutely apeshit on Jason and chops the ever-living hell out of him. Note to self, don't piss off Corey Feldman, especially if you're Charlie Sheen. Got it. Number 4.
Take your best shot. Motherfucker.
There is nothing like a good decapitation, and this franchise is full of them. But Julius getting his block knocked off in part 8 is the best. I think what makes the kill so memorable is that Julius was one of the rare people to actually go toe-to-toe with Jason and actually look as though he's doing work. But when Julius starts to weaken out, Jason starts no-selling those hooks like he's the Undertaker. And then Tiger uppercuts his dome piece right into a dumpster. Now, whether you're a fan of part 8 or not, I think you have to admit and that you can't deny that this kill is worth it. Number 3. You know that old saying that even a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then? Well, this kill sits at number 3 simply because there isn't really anything else quite like it in the entire franchise. Jason X might be the worst film in the series, but I gotta admit, this kill is just plain sick. Plus, I love the way he just throws her body down after the fact like, damn, that felt good. I just wish the rest of the movie was as good as this kill. Number 2. Three things that don't mesh well together: paraplegics, machetes, and stairs. But the outcome is oh so satisfying. What I love about this kill is the build-up. You know something is gonna happen, but it's just the way they really drag this shit out until Jason comes out of nowhere and smacks that machete right into Mark's face. And with the dull side of the blade to boot. I mean, Jesus Christ. But you know, along with his legs, Mark's peripheral vision must be shit too, because how in the hell he didn't see Jason standing directly to the side of him? I don't know. But what makes this kill so great and why it sits at number 2 is the fall down the steps after. It's bad enough getting the machete to the face, but then the fall backwards down the goddamn exorcist steps is just the cherry on top of this kill sundae. And finally, number 1. I mean, honestly, did you really expect anything else to be number 1? There isn't anything I can add to this kill that hasn't already been said. It's brutal and it's funny. Now, originally, the kill involved 3 solid whacks against the tree and the victim's body basically exploded like a cherry gusher. But the MPAA forced them to cut the kill back, and in this particular case, I think it worked for the better. The one solid crack against the tree is pure, brutal, dark comedy, and it always gets a laugh out of me no matter how many times I watch this movie. Well, that wraps up this Friday the 13th ranking trilogy. I hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to